Hey y'all, it's Kelsey. It's been some time, hasn't it? It has. It's been over a month, and I have not posted on my YouTube for a while. To tell you the truth, I've been sick. My family too. And also, my eyebrows look darker than they are. They are not this dark. If you go close up, they're like more browner. They're powder brows. Um, New thing that I'm trying out. So don't mind it. It's for my Facebook. I'm doing makeup tutorials and stuff like that. I love the shape of them and the fade. Um, just a different eyebrow pencil color because this one comes off a lot darker on camera than in real life. In real life, it's like literally this color of brown. Got my hair done. Obsessed with it. Thanks, Blair. Love you. If anyone wants a really good hairstylist, hit me up. I got the connections to her. She is available, so just get a hold of me. Like, for real. Just run. Do it. Before Christmas pictures or Christmas dinners, and you want to look good, girl, I got you. Anyways, yeah, so my whole house ended up going from, let's say, strep throat to like COVID, from then to RSV, and then I was just recently in the hospital because of my, my GI stuff, my issues, and I found out that I now have been diagnosed with acute intermediate polyporia. It's like an autoimmune disease, but yet not. It's very uncommon. Look it up. I still don't know what it means. For me, my life, I'm still learning things. I'm still in that. At this point, I've been a vegan for a month. I have 2 more weeks, and then I get to incorporate one item back into my diet, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be steak. That's what I'm going to have. Maybe not. I actually really like tofu. If you prepare it well, it's really good. And a lot of vegan stuff that I've been having lately is really good, except for the cookies. They're hard as rock. I'm gonna search online about like soft bake vegan cookies. I know that they exist. I've had them, like a gas station cookie, and it was vegan. Surprisingly, it was like Walnut Creek area. Anyways, they're rather fancy up in there. Well, yeah, it was really good. It was like no milk, no eggs, too. So that's nice. Anyways, yeah, so that's where I've been. We also had 10 puppies from my last video. They are going to be 6 weeks this Saturday. It's been that long since I've talked to them, like 5 weeks. Yeah, it's been incredibly busy in this house. A lot of happiness, though, that they have brought. It's a big responsibility, and I love it. Even through me being sick, I did not stop. That's what caused me, honestly, probably go to the hospital. I was in there November 26th to December 3rd is how long I was there. Still gonna work, though. Still gonna do what I have to do. Like, if I don't do it, who's gonna do it, right? So I'm gonna do it. But I now know not to push my limits as much as I should. So, lesson learned. And now I know what is going on, sorta. There might be underlying issues as well. I was in the hospital. I got a liver biopsy. That hurt incredibly badly. Right after, it hurt to breathe right after for 24 hours, after which it was a lot better. So there's that. There's other tests that I needed to get because what I have is genetic. So my biological family, if you're watching this, hi, how are you? I don't know how you are because you don't check up on me, but I check up on you, and I'm just pushed to the side. Speaking out loud, sorry. There's also some parts of that family I don't ever want to talk to ever again. For good reasons. But genetically, they are my family, so I'm going to take responsibility and let you guys know that the acute intermediate polyporia that I have is genetic. So that means y'all should probably go to a GI specialist and get tested. Thank you, biological mother, yet again. I also just had to get genetically tested for myeloma because my biological mother has that. So that I had to get that test. Don't know what the results will be back and what I do if they genetically map it for me and say that I'm eventually going to have it or not. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. It's treatable, not curable, so there's that. With my autoimmune disease, the acute intermediate polyporia, diet has a lot to do with it, and I've been doing well, obviously. That regard, I'm always really good on. It's just I overwork myself, like physically, my body. I'm used to being able to do a lot more than what I do. Used to hike at Lion Falls at Mohican like all the time. That was no issue for me. Now, a mile maybe. And it's not because I'm lazy. It's because my body physically can't do that when it keeps attacking itself. It's like your immunity never goes back up because you're in constant attacks. And that's what I was doing because of the food that I didn't know. I was essentially, it's not allergic, but like having a allergic reaction because every time I would have the certain foods that I didn't know affected me badly and made me have attacks. So learning that and my new normal, and it's okay. I actually really like this vegan diet. I would like to add in meat here and there for my iron and everything like that. I know people are gonna say, well, you could do iron supplements. I don't want to keep swallowing stuff. No offense, and no pun intended. I already have to take 3 pills a day. The other medications that they try to make me take, I would be taking 8 or 10. Even pain relief ones, and I've denied those. I don't have any of those, thank God. But it's just one more thing that I would have to take, and I'm not doing it. If I can change my diet and control this completely, then I'm gonna do it. If just only taking these 3 medicines for the rest of my life solves it and the diet, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find the further answers as well. Anyways, that's an update. Right now, I wanted to, do like a look. I don't know. I have this new palette that I got. It's the Charlie Brown Merry Christmas Special Edition at Walmart. It is $15.98. And it's so pretty. So pretty. I've used it. You can see the fallout, but whatever. We'll clean it up later, sis. Anyways, I saw one of my favorite creators, Clumsy Brandy, create a look with green, gold, and this, and like, I'm probably gonna use that. I might use a different color, but it's like a taupe, or like a sandy tan. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, this is a disgusting palette. It's dirty and old, but she still is in use. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use that one for a transition color. Should I? Yeah, because we want to go as much like what she's done. So, what I am going to do is go in with my base color, which on this Wet n Wild palette, it is Charmer. This palette is the Hard Candy Look Pro eyeshadow palette. It's called All That Rose Gold palette. And I'm using Charmer. Should I use Charmer? We'll see. It doesn't. Let's try this one. See, some of these palettes are hit and miss with pigment. I mean, you get what you pay for. And this is old, so I'm gonna go in with Sweet Nothing. It's a little bit better. The other one I think is more like a metallic-y, even though the very top layer of it, you can't really tell. But once I hit it with, I've never used a color, to be honest. When I hit it, it took off the dusting of it, so then I was able to kind of see that it was kind of glitter, which you should do a wet brush with that. So we're gonna go with this matte color. What did I say it was? Sweet Nothing, and see what that does. Much better. We're gonna cover this entire lid. Don't worry about fallout, we'll clean it up later. Follow the almond of your eye. Like, I say the almond because it's like, or a half moon. Just do a half moon. And then fill in. Like that. It looks a little crazy, but then take a little feathery brush, blend out the edges real quick. Like that. And then get yourself a damp beauty blender, excuse me, to take that off. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and do our Charlie Brown palette because everything else is in there. I'm leaving one side undone for my reels on my Facebook, so follow along and you'll get the rest of this look. Clean my brush off. On this palette, we're gonna go on to this color, which is, I believe, Ugh, right? Yes, Ugh. In one of my videos, I said it was Charlie Brownest. I used both, actually. I cut off, it was dumb. I put Charlie Brownest on top of that one eye in the video, and then I put, Ugh on top, and then Ugh just in the crease to deepen it and darken it, and then I put Good Grief, that gold glitter on top, and then the eyeliner, and that's all I did. It was awesome. And then I put highlight on the very top. That's it. Anyways, let's continue with this. What I'm going to use, though, is Ugh, because she was using that brown. And I'm going to deepen it, the corner of the crease with the Charlie Brownest. Okay. Leave a little bit right here undone. Just fill at the very bottom. Curve it like you did a little bit, but let that overlay. And don't worry about the fallout. We'll get it, remember? Get your little floofy brush. Blend to the gods. Like that. Beauty blender. Wipe away all sins. And sometimes I go in just to clean it up a little bit. There we go. Yup. Okay, and then so next what she does is goes in with like a black on that, which we're gonna use our Charlie Brownest. Correct? Correct. And I mean, ooh, one dip on that. Be careful, y'all. This is probably gonna get dark. Ooh. Yeah, she's pigmented. Take some of that off. Blend until you can't blend anymore. I'm sorry, I'm doing voices. I'm weird. And it's entertaining. Get with it, sis. Alright. And that's all we kind of want to do. I like that. Blend it out a little bit, and we're going to come back to our original color. Clean that brush off. And we're going to use that transition color that we used on the hard candy palette, all that rose gold, and we're going to use that charmer up top. Just to diffuse. Trust the process, y'all. Trust the process. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to our Charlie Brown Christmas palette. And we're going to use a wet this bad boy brush. And we are going to use this beautiful green color, which is called aluminum tree. Aluminum tree. Yeah. Ooh, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. The fallout's gonna be a lot. Or not. Oh, jeez. Well, we'll clean her up. That is a green, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I want to get that palette. It's from Allure Cosmetics. It's date night. It is so pretty. And don't be afraid to get that brush pretty wet and to pack that bad boy on. It's really pretty. I'm just extending it. I think I like that better. And then I'm gonna blend it out, so trust the process. And I'm gonna put gold right here in this inner quarter. We're gonna shape her back up. Oh, that green. That fallout. All right. Don't worry. We got you, sis. I'm putting this down because that green made me look something awful. And then if anything past this point falls out, we'll be okay. And I'll be able to wipe it away freely. And then I haven't done my contour or anything, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. We're just gonna blend out the edges. Okay. I am going to go back in with our transition color just to give that back a little bit of color. That color is intense. And the fallout is great, but it's pretty. And this is that Charmer on that palette, Pro palette. It's like a taupe if you have it on a different palette. Okay. Let's go ahead and blend to the gods and pray this works. It shall do. But I'm going to put more green on. All right. Okay. Sufficient. That is good enough. This is definitely cute, but like a night look. Here I am looking like this at like, what is it? Almost noon. People all stare at me like I'm crazy. It's alright. That's alright. The things I do for y'all. That's okay. They can stare if they want to. So, we're gonna go in with Good Grief, and it is such a good glitter eyeshadow. It is so pretty. That is pretty. I'm gonna have glitter on my eyelids for a week. I like that. I also have a glitter in my eyeball. And it's really pretty, isn't it? Good Grief, that's what it is. So pretty. Oh. show you which one it is on the palette. It's right next to Charlie Browness. It's this. This is Good Grief. It's everything. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in a little bit more with that green. Like, it's pigmented, but like once you go in it a few times, it loses its sheen. So you have to like really wet that brush and pack it on there, which I don't mind because it's a hard pressed glitter and it's not that you pay what you get what you pay for. I really like this palette though. It's really some really winning colors in here, like Good Grief. Like, that is so pretty. Way better. Wow. Merry Christmas. I really like it. It's really cute. I'm gonna fish up. And again, this is Lunum Tree, and this is Good Grief. What I used as